Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Climate crisis, Gen Z power, and the rise of climate justice. As we look at this growing movement across the global south, it's clear that they're not just fighting for our planet, but for their very existence. And if you think the problems facing these countries are small, remember that they're responsible for less than 10% of global emissions, yet they're bearing the brunt of climate change. The Ministry for the Future by Kim Stanley Robinson is a thought-provoking novel that explores the intersection of capitalism, colonialism, and climate breakdown. Published in 2020, it made a significant impact on debates over the climate crisis, sparking conversations among activists, economists, the United Nations, Barack Obama, climate scientists, and ordinary readers. One of the key takeaways from this book is that colonialism isn't over. It's just taken new forms. Jason Hickel argues that Western economies and corporations are overwhelmingly responsible for this crisis, contributing more than 90% of the excess emissions driving climate breakdown. Meanwhile, the impacts fall hardest on the countries of the global south. We're witnessing the emergent power of the global south in the Gen Z-led demonstrations across Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and Nepal. The Children of Kali, a violent direct action group from the novel, are a prime example adopting extreme measures to force rapid decarbonization. And if these movements start to link up, fossil capital should probably watch out. Climate justice marches like the 927 Climate Justice March in Seoul, South Korea, are taking place every September since 2019, inspired by Fridays for Future and global climate strikes. The 6 fundamental demands of this march align with all the critiques of capitalism's pursuit of endless growth, which ignores planetary boundaries and destabilizes the biosphere. We can draw inspiration from the Korean climate justice movement. It's not just about awareness, it's also about action. For example, in March and early May, wildfires in rural South Korea killed 32 people and displaced around 10,000. In July, flooding took another 34 lives. It's not natural disasters, these are fossil-fueled crime scenes. As Jeff Goodell points out in The Heat, "Will kill you first," fossil fuel companies could soon be sued for deaths or property destruction and economic losses from every climate-driven flood and heat wave past, present, and future. This is where we need to stand up and demand justice, not just for the victims of these disasters, but also for the communities most vulnerable to climate change. The Ministry for the Future isn't melodramatic, it's a call to action. As Robinson says, there's no silver bullet that can stop climate breakdown, it's an all-hands-on-deck situation. That's what we need at the 927 Climate Justice March, a collective effort to cool our planet and ensure a livable future. This is Quenix, your go-to platform for insightful discussions on politics, culture, and more. Join us as we explore how climate change affects us all and what it means to fight for a better future.